Y'all, so this video is going to be very
Yeah, there will be blessings on blessings. The favor of the Lord must upon me. In my hands, I have more than enough. Surely goodness and
this is something that should be addressed, and we've been holding it off for way too long, and we just need to make this public. We need to start getting people talking about this, because whether you believe it or not, this situation is very serious. And what I am talking about is LGBTQ. That's what I'm talking about. The fact that people are not being accepted for who they are, not allowed to be accepted by people that they love and care for being who they are, is not right. I believe that it shouldn't matter if you're black or white, gay or straight, male or female. Everyone should be able to love one another equally. Out of the kindness of our hearts, we should be able to love and support and care for each other. That's why it's so much violence in this world now. That's why there's so many bad things happening, because there's so much hate and animosity against people. I'm not sitting up here trying to make this just a racist thing. I'm not just trying to make this a male versus female situation. That's the problem. We're always trying to compete, whether it's gay versus straight, or male versus female, black versus white, or Mexican, or Puerto Rican, or whatever you want to say. It's always a competition. When can we just be equal? Still not a segregation. We don't have colored bathrooms. We don't have white bathrooms. We have male and females. We're separated by gender now. With some bathrooms, there are like family bathrooms. Now they have bathrooms for transgenders, which I do commend that they're not leaving us out of the community. But what I hate is the church and how they feel about gay people. I understand that in the Bible that being gay is a sin, but there's so many other sins in the Bible.
Let's talk. Like, it's 2018, I still don't get it. Why don't y'all leave gay people alone? Especially in these black churches. How y'all got a problem with gay people when half the damn choir is gay as fuck? So many people claim to be so holy but preach hella hate. With all the sins in the Bible, why do they project so much hate towards gay people?
This is not the person we hate, it's the sin we hate.
Bitch, say the drama for your mama, you homophobic.
I'm just preaching the word of God. God says being gay is a sin.
Oh, really? Well, guess what else is a sin? Having a tattoo is a sin. Having a piercing is a sin. Getting drunk is a sin. Getting a haircut is a sin. Checking your horoscope is a sin. If you're a woman and you speak in church, that's a sin. And eating shellfish is a sin. But I bet your dusty ass ain't protesting at Red Lobster.
Spence, a lot of those things are in the Old Testament. We go by the New Testament now.
Stop lying, because there's a lot of different things that we hold on near and dear from the Old Testament. Genesis, Noah, Adam and Eve. So you telling me that all those things don't matter neither? And what I noticed is that a lot of people like to cherry pick certain parts of the Bible and ignore everything else. 100% of us are doing something that the Bible deems as a sin. No sin is greater than another. You can't get mad at this because it's the truth. Because the bottom line is this: the suicide rate for gay teens are increasingly high. These babies would rather die than be themselves. That's a problem. Everybody deserves to live the life they want to live. Shut the fuck up, mind your damn business, and let people live their life.
Why is the number one top sin in the Bible being gay? No. No sin is greater than another. So in the Bible, there's not one top number one sin. No. Every sin carries the same weight. It has the same consequences. Like, it's not, oh, because you're this, you're going to get this. No. You're going to suffer the same consequences. There's no sin that's greater than another. So the fact that there are pastors and there are people in these churches that are bashing the LGBT community, and I'm pretty sure that they know that it's LGBT people attending these churches in their congregations. So why you sit up here and bash these people? And this is why everyone wants church to be implanted into our lives because maybe that'll stop so much violence. But it's still violence happening in church, whether you know it or not. These young teens are killing themselves because they're gay and they're not being accepted. Y'all just worried about Trump being in office. Yeah, that's an issue. But you need to check on your kids. I don't understand these parents that want to hate their child so much, especially these mothers. Like, I watched this show by Tyler Perry. It's called The Haves and the Have-Nots.
You see, real men need a heart to go to battle. And you don't have the heart. I am a man. A man who's sitting here crying over another man.
He was my friend.
He was your friend. But we all loved Wyatt. I want you to look around you. Look! 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 Look at all these women in this room!
What should it tell me?
It should tell you that you're out of line.
So my love for him is out of line.
Now come on. Come on, son. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have brought him. I shouldn't have brought him here, Ken. He hasn't been himself. Can you imagine he wants to hit me in the head with a bottle? That's like some kind of ghetto bitch in a club. That's not my son. That's not who you are. Didn't I tell you to get... Didn't
Woman, her name is Veronica, and she is very disgusted with the fact that her son is gay. And she really tries to put harm upon him because he's gay. And she's not going to stop until he's not gay anymore. And that's dumb. Do y'all people realize that you can't just wake up one morning and be like, oh, I'm gay, and then wake up the next morning and be like, I'm not? Do y'all know how much stuff I had to go through? When I first found out I was gay, I didn't want to be this way. I didn't want to be gay. I didn't want to like guys. I didn't want to do none of that because it was so much hate towards the gay community. It was so much hate to be gay. I tried to kill myself because of this. There was times that myself, I had to pray. I prayed constantly because I was going to church as a young kid. I was going to church. I prayed constantly to try to keep that away from me. I tried to pray it out of me. Did it work? No. I don't understand why these church people want to sit up here and taunt people with the Bible and try to constantly pray for them 24/7, 24/7, 24/7. Like, what you guys are doing is not going to stop them from being gay. Trust me, I tried it myself. It's not going to stop these children from being gay. They're still going to feel the way that they feel. Why don't y'all just accept it? That's one of the reasons why this world is so dangerous now. This is getting out of control. I'm so tired of hearing about people committed suicide because they're not being accepted. And people may think that I'm playing. I actually tried to kill myself. And a big part of me trying to kill myself was because I was not being accepted. I literally tried to take the knife and I tried to kill myself. That's why when I was a senior in high school, I missed like 10 days of school because I was in a psychiatric facility because I tried to kill myself. I don't know where people thought I was or what people thought I was doing, the reason why I didn't show up, but that was the reason right there. I tried to kill myself with a knife. I literally put it up to my throat and I did like this, but nothing happened. And I'm shocked because I honestly wanted my life to be over. And the reason why I'm talking about this situation is because this is the month of June. This is Pride Month. And I don't know why, but it seems like people lately have really been attacking my sexuality. Like, of course, people did it when I first came out because I guess people were still trying to cope with it or wrap their head around it. But it's been almost 3 years, going on 4, that I've told people that I'm gay. And I'm still having to endure problems because of it. And it's to the point where I'm like fed up with life. And I feel so bad that I'm getting back to the point where suicide is creeping in. And I'm in such a wonderful space now in my life that I'm so happy. I don't even focus on like negativity, but the fact that this is coming back up, it's making me go back to the place of negativity and think these thoughts that I don't want to think. And I don't want to harm myself, honestly. I love myself. Like, I have more respect for myself now than I did 3 years ago when I was trying to figure out who I was. I have so much respect for myself. I applaud myself so much now. But it's the fact that the thoughts are even present. It's not me contemplating if I want to do anything, if I really want to harm myself or not. It's not even that. It's the fact that the thoughts are even there. And I understand life is not going to be easy, but still, like, I just want to be happy. There's this lady I went to church with, and me and her, when I first came out and she found out I was gay, you feel me, she did what other people would do that are Christians, which was throw the Bible at me, taunt me with the Bible. And like, me and her, I had made an Instagram post. She commented on it, and this is what happened. Then after that happened, I I believe she texted me or I text her, and it just went left from there. Like, me and her was arguing back and forth. She was sending me these Bible scriptures, and I'm not gonna lie, I was cussing her out. Like, I was reading her really well because I was fed up with her. I was fed up every time she comes in contact with me. It's throwing Bible scriptures at me. That's the reason why I stopped going to church. It was too many. I was getting too many of that. I was fed up with it. I was fed up with it. I stopped going to church. I used to go to United Worship Center. Um, I think it's called United Worship Center South. It was too much for me. I don't want it to seem like I'm trying to bash the church because I'm really not. But at the same time, I'm just speaking my truth. I was getting bashed by some of the members for being gay. Every time I would see the members, they would be like, "Oh, you need to walk with God." I'm a church baby at heart. I read the Bible. I know what the Bible says. I didn't want to be this way. I didn't want to be gay. It's not like I woke up and was like, do I want to be gay or do I want to be straight? Which one? And I was like, oh, I'm going to be gay for the rest of my life. No, that's not how life works. Anyway, after me and her had our situation on Instagram, I blocked her. That was that. I blocked her off of social media. I really didn't really have her phone number, so she was blocked off of that. I didn't have any point of contact with her. But I recently found out that she was texting me. She wasn't really texting me, but she was sending me stuff on YouTube. I really never knew that you can have a conversation with someone on YouTube. I didn't know that you can do that. I was really shocked. But that really irritated me to the core because it's like that's something that happened in the past. You're bringing up something from 2018 till now. That's stupid. You're grown. You're a almost 50 something year old woman. And you're coming at me trying to bash me and you're harassing me and you're taunting me. That's irritating. That's irritating. I let it go. I haven't had any point of contact with this woman. I did one time at Mama K's funeral, and that was in October. But me and her had no words. It was none of that. I did want to beat her ass at the funeral, but I didn't do that. I let it go. She feels the need to even still hit me up constantly. It's like now you want your ass whooped. Now you want me to drag you. Because I've been nice as much as I can possible. And I'm fed up with all of these fake, hypocrite church folks. I'm telling you, I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired of it. Because I'm going to be honest, at the church that I was going to, United Worship Center, it was a few in that church that was gay. And that still are, because I believe they still attend the church and they're gay. So I don't understand. And it's obvious, too, that they're gay. With me, it's not like I was going in church like, yes, bitch. No, I wasn't doing all that. You feel me? I was coming up in there chill, calm, like I am always. With some of the other people, it was so obvious. It was so obvious. But it's like y'all don't want to attack them. Y'all want to attack me. And why do y'all want to attack me anyway? Why? Why take time out of your day to focus on what I'm doing? Why take time out of your day to figure out who I'm laying with? It doesn't matter. It's my life. I can do whatever I want in my life. You live in your life. Your life is almost over. Mine is just starting. I have a long way to go. I'm not fixed on what you're doing. I'm making my money, you feel me? I'm staying in my bag. I'm minding my business. And then another thing, so I had went to the gas station for my brother, right? Because he was making something to eat. And he needed a few more things to finish his meal. So I go in the store, I get it, I come back. So there's this guy around in my neighborhood. He has known me since I was probably 9. And even when I was 9, he had an issue with me. He didn't like me. He would always bully me. And it come to find out that he bullied me because I was gay. And like when he's with his friends, he want to be tough. He want to try his best to humiliate me. But when he's by himself, I'm non-existent. I don't understand why people do that. Like, I'm not even worried about what you're doing. But I was walking and I don't know, he was walking with 2 other people and one of the guys pushed him and then he pushed the other guy. But that was kind of weird because they saw me walking and I can understand if they was doing it the whole time that they was walking, but they wasn't. It's kind of weird that they started doing it a few steps before I walked toward them. That was kind of weird. Like, I was super close to them. Like, and the dude almost, like, he was very close to hitting me. Like, I just feel like that was weird. I just don't understand. People are not liking me for who I am. Like, can y'all just get with the program? It's 2019. This is going to continue to happen for years and years. It's still going to be a whole bunch of people to come out. So can y'all just realize that you can't stop this now? Just realize that. And just accept it. You don't even have to accept it. Just be cordial with it. Because I'm pretty sure you've done some things in your past. All these women having abortion and having sex before marriage, those are sins. Getting tattoos are sins. I don't understand why they're just focusing on the homosexual sin when there's so many other sins. You having sex with your sister's husband is a sin. Like, I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding why, like, people are getting it so twisted and so messed up. That, oh, being gay is the only real sin. No, that's not. Being gay is the number one sin. No, it's not. There's so many other sins that y'all need to be focused on. Can y'all just give the LGBT community a break? Like, we chilling, we doing us. We loving who we love, we liking who we like. We doing what we doing, minding our business. Can y'all just find a life somewhere? Because obviously you're not living yours. Because if you was, you would be minding your own damn business. You're not. Like, that's insane. It's like you want attention. If you want attention, go find a man. Go become a stripper. They can give you all the attention that you need. You may not have no ass. Get butt shots or something. I'm so irritated, y'all. I'm talking so calm. I normally don't talk this calm. But I do when I get, like, really fed up with something. If I cry by the end of this video, oh well. I'm just super, super tired. Like, I was on the phone with my best friend throughout this whole ordeal, and I was just fed up with everything. Like, honestly, it's like part of me want to just be like, oh, just go ahead and throw in the towel. Just go ahead and die. But then it's like another part of me is like, no, I have so much to live for. Like, you're young. You still want to inspire people. You still want to be an inspiration. Like, I was put on this earth for a purpose, and I feel like I was put on this earth to inspire people with words of encouragement and with lyrics from my songs. And I don't even have really music out yet. It's been like an ongoing cycle. And people do tell me that if you don't feed into it, then they'll eventually stop. That's not always true, especially with this case. I mean, it does get better. Like, parents, please, it doesn't matter what your kid likes, who your kid likes, the gender that they are attracted to. Just accept them for who they are. And parents be killing me when they be all so sad when they found out their child committed suicide. Why are you shocked? Why? I don't understand. They, oh my God, why would my baby do this? They felt like they weren't getting support from you. You was not supporting them. You were not being there for them. With children, attention goes a very long way. Some of y'all parents, if y'all take time and pay attention to your children, you can stop a whole lot of violence. These kids won't be fighting like crazy, cussing out elders, Like, they will be well mannered and well respected if you just give them the attention that they deserve. You don't necessarily have to be your child's best friend, but at least be someone that they can talk to. Your child should be comfortable with telling you whatever it is on their heart that they need to let out. They should feel comfortable doing that when they see you. Family communication is separating so bad. The days of sitting at dinner tables and talking are over. We need to bring that back. Y'all need to start paying attention. I love the fact that I'm very observant. And I have great discernment. Y'all, can we please just like put an end to all of this? Like, just come together. Can we just love one another? Yeah, I'm about to cry. Hold on. I want is for us to love one another. It's for us to be kind to one another. I know I've had a violent past. If you went to school with me, you probably looking at me like, "Oh, you're saying this?" Yes, I understand that I was crazy when I was in high school and elementary school, but people change. And I just want people to love one another. Like, let's just stop all this bickering and arguing over little petty stuff, over the fact that people want to live their lives the way that they want to live it and be gay. Oh, well. Pray for them that they don't catch AIDS. Pray for them that they find the right person. Don't sit up here and pray that they go to hell for liking the dude across the street. Church hypocrites. I'm really tired of it. Like, I'm super tired of it. And they're part of the main part that, and the reason why that people are killing themselves. You think that it's other people, you want to sit up and point the fingers at other people, but it's really you. Point the finger at yourself. How about you change your thought process? You change and be a better person. You start accepting people more. Some of y'all are so mean and hateful and so judgmental. How about we do a background check? You wouldn't want anyone to judge the felonies that you have on your record, would you? You wouldn't want anyone to judge you from your past. And if you do, you need help, but don't put that on someone else. Just because your mind is fucked up and crazy, don't try to make other people messed up because you are. At the end of the day, let's just be kind to one another. Let's just love one another, no matter their sexual preference. We're all children of God. Although this person may be gay, you can still find it in your heart to care for them, to love them. And I also hate the people that don't want to be around people that are gay because they feel like they're going to be gay. Baby, that's impossible. If you feel like you're going to be gay, then baby, you were already gay. You're already gay. You're bisexual, whatever you want to call it. And people that are confused and you really don't know whether you want to be gay or straight, just follow your heart, honestly. And if you feel like you can't really decide and you want to be bisexual, do it. Just don't be sitting up here giving people AIDS. Make sure you protect yourself. Make sure you guys use condoms. Make sure you wrap it up. Do come out that there is a community that will help you. And if you are having suicidal thoughts, that you can get help. It may be hard right now. You may have mama, daddy, sister, brother, cousin at your throat. But all you got to do is just keep being you. Keep loving you. Show them that you're not changing for nobody. That you're still going to be this person until the day you die. And they're either going to get on board with you or you just going to have to drop them. And honestly, I've had to drop some people since I made this decision. Like, I was close before I made this decision to be who I am, which is being gay. I was close to a lot of people, and then once I came out, people started dropping. People don't talk to me. I would sit up here and have long conversations. Now it's just a hi and bye when they see me. Like, okay, cool. We don't gotta be best of friends. As long as you are not disrespecting me, be you. Don't change you for nobody. You only get one life to live. And if you're living your life based on what other people feel about you, then you're not going to be satisfied because you're not living for you. You're living for them. Start living your life for you. Period.